Peace. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a review video for you all. Now the items that I'm going to be reviewing for you all today is this brush set that looks like this. Whoa, they're falling. So this is a makeup brush set that I ordered off of overstock.com about 2 months ago. Now I've waited this long to do the review just simply because I wanted to test the brushes out and be using them for a while before I actually sat down and did a review on them. As I said before, these brushes are from overstock.com and I got them for $19.99, I believe. I will link them in the description box if I can still find them on there. And this brush set is called the Zodaca 24-piece brush set, I believe. Yeah, it just comes with 24 different brushes for all different kinds of uses. All of the brushes come in this little pink case that they send it in that has these strings on them that you can tie around to keep your brushes safe and secured in. And each brush also comes with a little plastic sleeve over it just to protect it, I guess, and keep it dust free while it's being delivered to you. So this is what every single brush looks like. It just has the pink handle, and on the handle right here it says Zodaca. The tip of the brush handle is black. The bristles on most of the brushes are either pink and white, or just a regular base brown. Now before I show you guys all of these brushes one by one, I'm just going to show you a few of my favorite brushes that I use on a daily basis. So right here in my hand, these are the 6 brushes that I use almost every single day. You guys have seen these brushes in a tutorial on my channel a couple of times. So this brush right here is one of my absolute favorites. I use this every single day when I'm contouring my face and whatnot. And this is just an angled blush brush or an angled contour brush. I use it for contouring. And these brushes are super soft. When I tell you they're not hard at all, they are absolutely not. Now I didn't use this one today just simply because I didn't use any contour. They also clean very easily, so you're not having to scrub all of the product out. You can just scrub the soap or your cleaner into it and then rinse it out with one rinse, and they'll be perfectly good as new. Not all of these brushes, I find that these brushes do not shed a lot, and also not every single brush sheds. Now when I first used this brush did not shed at all on me. I washed it, dried it, all of that, used it. This one has not shed on me yet. The second brush that I'm showing you guys is this one, and this is kind of like a small powder brush. I use this sometimes to set powder underneath of my eyes or on my forehead where if my bigger brush cannot reach or whatnot. This brush did shed on me a bit, not a lot, maybe about 5 bristles came out of this brush, but as I said before, it's super soft. Now this next brush I use every single day. This is also one of my favorites, and I use this brush as my powder brush to set all over my face. Now I'm not sure if you guys can see it on camera, but a few of the bristles are sticking up. See, I just pulled this one out. Some of the bristles on these brushes do stick up a bit. Sometimes they don't come out, sometimes they do, but as you just saw, I did pull one of the bristles out. Now this is a brush that fairly sheds on me. It doesn't shed every day, but this one does shed more than any other brush in this collection. This next brush here, now I use this brush for my eyebrows to put concealer around my brows and blend them out. So this is a smaller concealer brush, and that's what I use it for. As you guys can tell, it's dirty. This one has not shed on me ever. I love this brush. It's my new favorite one out of everything besides that powder brush that I just showed you all. Also, this concealer brush does blend out the concealer perfectly. This next brush I have not used yet. It is like, I'm pretty sure this is a highlighter brush, but it's a bit dense to be a highlighter brush, and it's so big, like, but my highlight is popping today. But yeah, I think this one is a highlighter brush, and as I was telling you all before, it did come with this plastic sleeve that I have been keeping it in just because I have not used this particular one yet, just because it's too big for me to use for highlighter. And I find that I try to use highlighters with this brush and another brush in this collection. I find that it does not pick up that easily for the highlighter. So this lash brush that I'm going to be showing you guys, that is one of my favorites, is this eyelash slash eyebrow brush. It has a brush on one side and then a comb on the other side, and I use this one specifically for brushing out my eyelashes if I've applied too much mascara or if the mascara has clumped up in my lashes somewhere, and this does work well for that. Alright, moving on to the other brushes in this complexion. This brush is one that I also use for my eyebrows and blending out concealer and stuff, and this one does work really well. This one looks like this brush that I showed you all that I said was my favorite, just because they're basically the same, except for this brush is this one is smaller than this one. But this one also works really well for blending out concealer, and it has not shut on me yet. This next brush that I have here is also really small like the other ones that I showed you all. And this one, guess what I use this one for? Concealer. I use this one for concealer as well. I use a few of these for concealing underneath and over top of my brows, just because they're so small and they do get the job done, and they do blend out the concealer really well. And as you guys can tell, this set does not come with much of a variety, but most of these brushes can be used for multiple uses and different things. So that was all for this video. I hope you guys really liked and enjoyed getting to hear my thoughts on these brushes. Now, I wouldn't recommend these brushes to an everyday. Now, overall, I would give these brushes a 3 out of 5, simply because most of them do shed a ton. They're not the best in quality, and they also do not have much of a variety in the brushes. As you saw, most of them are concealer brushes, then you have a few eyeshadow brushes, then you have 1 or 2 powder brushes, and then 2 highlighter brushes. So there's not much of a variety, because most of these brushes are the same thing, except for in different sizes. I would recommend this as a beginner makeup brush kit, just simply because it has most of the brushes that any beginner makeup person would need to use, and they're also cheap, so you get what you pay for. Overall, they are good brushes, but they could be better, so my review is 3 out of 5. Guys, that is all for today's video. I hope you guys really liked and enjoyed getting to hear my thoughts on these brushes. If you did, let me know by giving it a thumbs up, and also comment down below with any questions or video requests that you all may have. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.
She said, hola, como esta? She said, konnichiwa. She said, pardon my French. I said, bonjour.